do not remove that painting from the wall. Welcome back to
Saturday on Sunday.
Bring some biscuits.
We're not ghosts.
What a stupid podcast.
Welcome.
Have you ever put a quarter on a back? And welcome.
How do those big ass titties? Welcome back. To Cali. Welcome back to the Saturday on Sunday podcast, where we get down every month or so. I'm Steven.
I'm down.
And I'm Twan.
Man, it's been so long I don't even know if I know how to do what I don't know how to do.
I never knew how to do what I don't know how to do.
I did it once.
That's a flashy ass ring you got there.
It is. I got engaged.
Nice. Congratulations.
To the Gummy Bear King.
Man, that Gummy Bear King, you're like his third engagement this year, I heard.
Yep.
He gets around. We get around. Have you been around?
I don't get around.
I get right round like a roller coaster. round.
I prefer to get around like a record player.
Yeah. You know.
I don't like getting around at all on anything.
Well, you know.
Speaking of getting around on things, my son got one of those hoverboards.
Yeah.
That were like all the rage, like 6 years ago. He got one.
You get around now?
He's zooming around. My youngest is zooming around.
Yeah.
Dad, get on it. Get on it. It balances itself. Fuck out of here.
Did it balance itself?
It does, but like the problem is where it's trying to correct, you are also trying to do that.
Oh,
so like you guys
overcorrect.
get in each other's way. Like
Yeah.
so it's annoying. But he loves it. I hate it. I think it's stupid. It doesn't even hover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Michael J. Fox, you lied to me.
No. Yeah.
I mean, you know, he got what was coming to him. You know, all that time travel is kind of done his body wrong, you know?
Right. He was never the same.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, but Doc Brown's still around kicking. He's supposed to
Right.
be in the third season of The Mandalorian.
Nice.
How old is that dude?
He's got to be like 79, 82. Who knows?
I like how you went oddly specific.
He's straight up 79. I just looked him up
I
today.
keep tabs. Doc Brown is
Like,
like
yeah, you didn't go probably late 70s, early 80s. He said
Right.
he's probably 79 or 82.
it's either or. Like, is he 81? Nah, no chance.
No chance he's 80 or 81.
You were close. 83. I just
Oh.
looked it up.
Oh,
I was close.
if it was The Price is Right, you'd be pretty close.
Right.
Oh yeah.
$1, Bob.
Right. It's like I didn't go over.
I would literally beat somebody to death if I made my pick and they said $1 or 2001.
Right.
What?
Oh yeah. It's like, oh, I'm gonna just go one over you. It's like, well, I'm gonna punch you in the dick.
Well,
if
I hope
walk
it's
by.
fucking $2,000.50.
Right.
Right. Like, sorry, asshole. I don't know.
Is Drew Carey still doing The Price is Right now?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
I think so.
Last time I heard. I don't watch.
It should be me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I couldn't give away the answers if I were the host, so I feel like I'd be the perfect host for that show because I couldn't guess the price on anything. I always round up way too high, which helps out when I'm shopping so I don't go over budget.
Oh,
but it's like, oh, that pack of gum, that's got to be $3.50 for
Right.
sure.
See, I'm the opposite. I'll grab something and buy it. And
I'm like,
like,
oh, that's only $1. Oh, that was $7. Damn it.
That's only $4. Oh, it's $8,000.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
That's what I do to my wife. It was like $16. She said it was 140. Same difference.
right. You know, and
You didn't let me finish. It's $16 times.
right.
I was doing math to show our son.
Right.
God, way to be supportive.
Did you know that there's an app
For
now that you can take a picture of a math equation and it will not only tell you the answer, it'll tell you how it got to the answer.
The explanation is, I'm a computer.
Right. I know how to do this shit. Stupid humans.
Ugh.
You know, it's funny, like, we always talk about computers and stuff being so intelligent, but they're like, then you go to, like, the Star Wars universe, and where, like, computers are just, like, dumb, stupid robots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, dude. In a galaxy far, far away, those computers are probably going to just kill all the people.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a love for the AI like CP30 or Alpha or whatever from. Don't like any of them.
Oh, from Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't like any of them.
He's
That's
my
why-
favorite character from the Power Rangers.
That's why I don't like them. Like they're both of them. They're both overexcited and don't add anything new to the conversation.
I mean, C-3PO, like, is, like...
If he
he's
was
just
gone,
annoying.
would it be like?
But R2-D2, though,
But
if he
my
was
boy,
gone...
that's my boy. But he
Right.
doesn't even fucking say anything.
right. He's, like, cursing you out in robot, like...
Like everybody. Are you good back there?
right.
Like,
Oh, the odds. It's like, get the fuck out of here, C-3PO. Nobody was talking to you.
yeah.
You just
It's like,
push
you
him
don't
over.
tell me the odds anyway.
Like, his knees don't bend very well. Just push him over.
Yeah, waddle back the fuck the other
Right.
way.
It's like, because you know that's not his original leg or arm. Get out of here.
What are you, Jake?
I know.
Right.
Poser.
Jake, you and C-3PO got a lot in common. You're both shiny gold. You're both annoying as shit.
You're not wrong there.
But you know, you're a fan favorite. You've been there since episode 1.
Have I though? Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
I do have a CP30 book.
Yeah.
It's just I am CP30.
Oh, okay.
I've never read it though.
Yeah. Human communications droid or whatever it is.
Piece of shit.
I mean, he can speak in like almost every language. There's some ancient languages that I guess he just is not allowed to speak. He could, but you know, he's not allowed.
What kind of rebel is he if he doesn't actually speak it? Like,
right? Yeah, I guess.
Come on, rebel against your program.
I mean, you know, Boba Freak, he helped out. Apparently, he's supposed to be in the Andor show, and I've been watching, waiting.
You're just. I haven't seen any of like. I've seen The Mandalorian,
Yeah,
and then I've watched nothing since.
yeah,
So like I haven't seen any of the Book of Boba Fett.
yeah.
No.
I mean, like a lot of people.
Book of
complain-
Boba Fett is like Mandalorian
right?
season,
Yeah,
pretty
it's like
much.
Mandalorian season 2.5.
Right.
Like, there were so many people like giving shit to the Boba Fett show, saying like, "Oh, they made Boba Fett soft," and then it's like, bruh, if you've seen any of the other Star Wars that featured Boba Fett, he's not as badass as you guys think he is.
Right.
You
He's
guys
kind of
saw
a
the-
screw up.
You guys saw the pictures and took him to social medias and made him way better than
Right.
he
Like,
actually was.
like he's like, even the even the Star Wars holiday special that everybody shits on, like, I watched it, you know? Like, yeah, the stuff with fucking Chewbacca and his family, it's just a lot of, but, like, the animated stuff with Boba Fett, where he just falls into some fucking lava or fucking tar pit or whatever it was, like, he's just a screw-up. And then what happens to him in, like, the original trilogy? He falls into a fucking Snarlack pit. Like, he's not the cool guy.
He's not who you thought he was.
Right. Like fucking Din Djarin, the Mandalorian's way cooler.
They just want to get the bounty hunter tattoos and be like, oh, because he's the bounty hunter,
right?
You know, that everybody, like,
but
obviously not the only one in the universe, guys.
Right. Like, there's so many bounty hunters in the Star Wars universe that are cool.
That, like, people who don't know Star Wars, if you said, you know, who's the bounty hunter in Star Wars, could only tell you Boba Fett.
Right, because he's got a badass helmet.
Yeah.
And he can shoot a rocket off of his jetpack.
Oh, yeah, he's got, like, fucking rockets on his knees and shit. Like, you know, he's crazy with the weapons. But that's the Mandalorian way, even though Boba Fett is not a Mandalorian. So, I don't know. I just got to know a lot about Star Wars to justify the amount of money that I spend on Star Wars-themed Lego.
I have... I just got a Star Wars Lego set. Big guy. The problem is it comes with Luke minifig, Vader minifig, and then like an Imperial pilot minifig.
Right.
But
did you get the Imperial shuttle, like the white? Ship? Okay.
Yeah, so...
like, I know exactly what you're talking about just by the minifigures that you said was in the set.
But it doesn't come...
I think you have a problem.
But I don't have Vader or Luke. They are not included in the... They are when you buy it from a store. But I don't have those minifigs.
I mean, that's where people recoup their money... to buy more things.
Yeah, well,
like
the minifig from that one, the Vader minifig, from that set was selling for like $25.
Well, yeah, because it has different head printing and chest printing.
And then Luke about roughly the same.
Yeah.
And then the Imperial pilot goes for like $4.
I mean, like, some of those Imperial officers, like, it's like you look at them all in a line, you're like, these are all pretty much the same, but some of them are different. Like the Vader meditation chamber, like, that Imperial officer is already at, like, $25.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like you said, the one that comes in that shuttle, since it's... I mean, but the thing is, which is weird to me, is those are the same price, those two sets, you know?
Yeah. Weird.
Like, I just bought the $400 Mos Eisley Cantina, and some of those...
for $400?
For $400. But, you know...
You're stepping into our territory with your hobby.
Bro.
But the thing is... Like,
welcome.
Like, well, this was we got it now because it was Jen's birthday.
Yeah, like, excuses is what we do too.
Exactly.
But that was
I worked a lot of overtime.
That was intended to be our Christmas present for each other, but
we deserve this.
I got justifications for this. This is like, you know, this is the second year it's been out. It's already on the hard to find list.
Right.
So it's like it's already gone up $50 from when it was originally released.
Right.
So
I have the same one, and it's not open.
Yeah.
It's in my basement. I was gonna sell it at the yard sale for $10.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Son of a bitch.
Right. It's like, shit, I'll pay you twice as much as you want for it just because I feel bad. But that comes with, I think, 4 minifigures that are exclusive to that set that I don't see being released with any other set, and I don't see them coming out with another Mos Eisley Cantina of that scale. Like,
Right.
that's a master build one.
Yeah. I have still to this day never built a Lego set though. So like I was contemplating, because that set I have is sitting in the front seat of my truck.
Yeah.
And I was contemplating, I was like, do I just like hit Steven up, or do I like attempt to build this thing? And I was like, I know I can't. I know that I can't build that thing. There's no possible way that I can
Just that
build
little
that.
RV set? Is that
No,
what you're talking about?
no, the Star Wars.
Oh, the Cantina?
The yeah.
shuttle. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, there's no possible way I can build that.
That's under 800 pieces.
It's not my ability to put it together.
Sitting down there and sitting.
No,
and
it's the fact that I'm going to build it and go, I want to build another one, and then I'll be
Right.
fucking stuck into that trap.
Yeah, we've definitely have ran out of space.
And you know how I get anyway. So like,
Right.
if
if I like it, I'm gonna buy all of them.
Yeah, because it's like, well, we went out and we bought that big Cantina set, but then, like, that was last week. And
Right.
this weekend, we're like, well, fuck. I guess we'll just go buy a couple, small sets. We'll just get this.
Just scratch that itch.
Let's just get this, why not buy the 007 Aston Martin?
Yeah.
We don't really watch the James Bond movies or anything. Like, I don't think I've personally seen a James Bond movie, any of them, from any generation, from beginning
I've
to
seen
end.
a couple, but
Right.
But I'm saying, if I built any Lego set and I enjoyed it, do you have any doubt in your mind that by the end of like the first 4 months, I would have a fucking life-size Vader Lego set just in my house?
But those things, like, buying those, like, those range from $5,000 to $15,000, and it's just like, that's crazy.
Yeah, but do you know how? Like, there'd be a second mortgage on my house, and I'd be like, yeah, because I bought a life-size Batmobile. Like,
Right. I wanted to get a life-size 501 battle, pack, going with the whole fucking 501st battle.
yeah. I'm trying to get a... I think if I was going to buy anything life-size, I would buy a life-size Plankton.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
Like,
Little tiny thing.
It's easy to lose.
yeah. I'd buy a life-size Ant-Man, just like in his normal man size.
You're just talking about buying a person.
Paul
I just
Rudd.
want Paul Rudd,
Oh.
just hanging out in my corner.
See, this is what happens when we have long breaks. Like last time, you're just all about Ryan Reynolds, and now you just want Paul Rudd.
It's still,
What?
still Ryan Reynolds. I mean.
Ryan
I was
Reynolds
gonna say,
every day.
Why do you want to own
Speaking
so
of-
many immortal people?
You guys stoked for the new Deadpool?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wolverine?
Right. Like, it's like there's no way that, they couldn't get him to be in it.
Right.
It's like him and Ryan Reynolds have such a good rapport through
Oh
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, so that looks good.
Because it's like the first two Deadpool movies were kind of like, a love letter to Wolverine.
Yeah. Just like trying to get him to
Right.
be a part of it because the whole house was empty.
I mean, I feel like Ryan Reynolds is like just doing everything that he can do now.
We had this argument about Domino
Oh, okay.
from Deadpool.
Yeah.
And really it was, so we were doing a live show yesterday. And the host of the live show, which if he watches this, he'll get really upset because he says he didn't say it, but we heard him say it.
Yeah.
But he said, because we were selling a comic book with Domino on it, and he said, she might be in the new movie for her first appearance. I said, well, the producer was like, she's already been in the movie. And I'm like, yeah. And then the dude behind was like, yeah, she was in Deadpool 1 and 2. We're like, no, she was only in Deadpool 2.
Right.
So then there was this, like, the whole thing of you're wrong. I was like, me and the producer were like, she was only in 2. And he was like, no, she wasn't. She was in both of them. She was his girlfriend the whole time. No, the fuck she wasn't. Those are 2 different people.
Right.
You're a racist.
But,
No.
yeah, so.
Yeah, like I'm not even into comic books, but I know that. But I guess since I'm not into comic books, I'm not reading comic books, so I don't have them competing against each other in my head.
I need some more comic books to read. I need somebody who has some comic books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me.
You don't have any comic books?
I don't think I own
Get
a
your
single
shit together.
comic book. Did I give you those Cool World comics? Because if I did, then I don't have any comics.
I don't think you did.
Well, then I might have some Cool World comics.
All right. There's something.
Right. I mean, you know, Cool World.
Do you have the Psycho Killers comic books from the 90s about like Jeffrey Dahmer's and all them?
Yeah, I got those stocked away somewhere.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
It's because you're a serial killer and just, you know. I mean, you know. I don't know any serial killers.
I didn't see nothing.
Right. I
He's
never.
holding up a little sign up to the side.
Right. Like I was just like, help me.
We've been missing because he doesn't let us leave.
Right. It's like we've been held captive. We haven't put out anything because I left my laptop at the house.
In the when's Jake gonna get his comic books?
I don't know.
Jeez.
Who knows?
You told me to just like know and then you could tell Zai, but like I don't go over there either.
I don't even know Zai.
Then how do you even know his name?
Because Anthony just said it.
Semantics.
I can hear sometimes. I was like,
You only have one headphone in. How can you hear?
only on one ear.
Yeah, so how can you hear me on this side if your headphones on the other side?
Oh, through
Right.
the microphones.
You can hear through the microphone.
You've been very annoying. You called me annoying as shit at the top of the episode, but you're sitting like crackling behind your mic and doing this constantly
I had to adjust my microphone.
That's it.
every
I
time
had to-
you talk.
Hey guys.
We're about
Can you hear me now?
3 minutes away from a full-on fight in front of the camera.
It's like throwing microphone stands.
I think I can get a good suplex in before my back hurts. So, one of you guys is going down.
I don't even know what that move is. Joke's on you.
Well, it's going to be
you're about
awfully
to find
surprising.
Did you guys see Action Bronson is wrestling now?
Didn't he lose a lot of weight?
Oh yeah, he's you know a skinny legend now. Not skinny, he's like fucking huge.
I haven't seen him.
I mean, I don't know. Not.
I haven't seen him since, like, I just knew he was starting the journey.
Oh yeah, he's lost a lot of weight.
Like, yeah.
But he's always been an active guy. Like I remember
Right.
watching those like food shows and stuff that he hosted, and he would have like he'd have foot races with like other
Right.
people, and fucking leave them in the dust.
Yeah, it's just at a certain point, like, people get tired of just, like, aside from health reasons, just get tired of being known, not for
right.
everything you do, but for being fat.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Like, the whole Jonah Hill thing and all that. Like,
right.
Nah, what's his
wh-
face?
when you fucking lose weight, that's all people want to talk about is, why'd you do it?
Oh yeah.
Why is that even a fucking question?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
like the dude from the brother on My Name Is Earl.
Oh yeah. That
He
dude.
got jacked.
It just, what blows my
That's
mind,
scary.
though. What, like,
But he still has that friendly face.
Right.
there's no way to fucking satisfy, like, the majority of these people out here that
Oh
are,
yeah.
like, if a big celebrity loses a bunch of weight, they give them shit.
Right.
Oh, you're not going to be as funny, all this, all that. Like, they give them shit. And then if a fucking skinnier celebrity gains weight, they give them shit. Like,
Oh yeah. Like it's crazy. Like
when Brendan Fraser came about again, and all people could do was make fun of the way he looks, and oh, you really lost it, and like,
it's like no, dude, he had a spinal cord injury, and like,
yeah,
you know, he didn't have like a lot of mobility.
Like it's just
that and all the emotional shit.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a lot, but like it doesn't matter what you do, big to small, small to big. Like,
right?
They just want to eat people alive. Like
that's why I'm glad nobody pays attention to me.
Yeah. I'm like, I fluctuate. As long as I don't keep fluctuating up, then I'm fine.
We talked about it before. You lost weight since high school?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, you gained weight since high school? Yeah.
Life happens.
That is, like, pretty accurate when you see somebody they haven't seen in a long time and they're like, wow, you've changed.
It's like, cool, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other in 13 years.
Oh, yeah.
What did you think was going to happen?
Right. It's like, oh, man, I was
only
hoping you would
disappointing
stay exactly the same.
That's the disappointment. You're exactly like you were in high school. Fuck.
Right. Yeah.
Imagine a dad that left on the day of conception and then seeing his kid like 20 years later and go, wow, you've changed.
Right.
You were just a little tiny bit of liquid the last time I seen you.
Man, you still shit your pants? You wipe your own ass? Yeah. Yeah, so it's like Jen was talking with her grandma yesterday. It was talking about all the gray hairs in my beard. It's like, yeah, the last time he had a beard, he had like maybe one gray hair. Now there's like 100 gray hairs. It's like, yep.
Yeah, I aged a little bit.
Right.
It happens.
Yeah. I was at a house the other day, and the woman had told me she had work done in the 80s to her house. And she kept repeating the fact, like, periodically through the day, that was 55 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
So, like, I sat there for a moment, and I questioned how old I was. I was like, please, for the love of God, don't tell me that I'm in my 40s, and I didn't realize it.
Right.
Like, am I tripping, or am I in denial?
Oh, yeah.
So then, I asked my wife, how old am I? You know, because it's the craziest thing as an adult to realize that sometimes you don't know how old you are.
Oh, Jen does it all the time.
Like,
I always know exactly how old I am.
But, like, there are times when people, like, will throw that at you. How old are you? I don't know. Like, I'm 31 or 32 or 30, you know. So she swore up and down that I was 31.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm turning 33 this year. She said, no? And I'm like, yeah. So I was like, do the math. Like,
oh, yeah.
I think she went, and I was like, no, just 2022 from 1989.
Yeah.
They give you the number. And she was like, oh, you are turning 33 this year. I was like, I fucking knew it. I knew I was 33. Fuck yeah. And then I was like, wait, why am I celebrating? Oh, God damn it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, me and Jen all have conversations all the time like, yep, we're getting old. I get it. Like, we talk about things that we don't understand. It's like, yeah, I just don't get it. I guess we're old now.
It's just moving so fast.
Oh, yeah. Like, I think it was Stephen Fry that was talking about it. Like, the reason why time moves faster as you get older is because there's so much more time behind you. Because there's, like, so much things that you've experienced and stuff. So time just will continue to get faster and faster as you get older and older because there's so much things that you have and memories and things like that. Just like,
so you're saying
by tomorrow you'll be 86.
if I stop having memories, I stop aging.
There you go.
I got a power drill and I can find some kind of ass to...
All right, Jeffrey Dahmer.
It's going to keep coming back to serial killer.
It's never going to end.
Right.
I was going to say, I got an ice pick and a hammer. Let's go.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you out. You better turn around, watch this movie. It's not even a good movie.
What movie? This movie?
The Exorcist 3.
Oh.
At least they got to watch his favorite part.
What movie? What movie should he have watched instead? I'm trying to think of a good classic movie from that time period.
I don't even know.
I mean, he would have been better off with like the original Exorcist, or
I was thinking of a movie that like has no scary parts in it at all.
like fucking
You know, just something
like E.T.
crazy.
or something.
Yeah, like
E.T. has some scary parts.
E.T. in itself is
What,
scary.
what movie did you watch? I feel like when the
Magnet.
government tents and shit come out, nah, man, I'm not in for this.
Well, no, it's okay. He fixed it. There's no guns. It's only walkie-talkies.
Oh, nice. I like those. I like those digital corrections.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they're supposed to be fucking raccoons running through this forest.
I don't know. You guys excited to see Smile?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
I don't know.
You don't watch a lot of horror movies, though, do you?
I just
I don't
like-
watch slasher movies.
I really like the
Well,
way
it's not really
they've been
slasher.
advertising.
Yeah.
That's what's really cool about it.
Yeah.
The way, have you seen any of the advertising for Smile?
I'm sure that I have.
So what they're doing for promotional purposes is they're sending people to major events, and like there was one in the Good Morning whatever America, whatever, the window that fans stand behind.
Hold up signs. And
They're
shit.
doing that, baseball games, basketball games, like big major things where people are going to see them. And so essentially, premise of the movie, what we're seeing is like people are like smiling, like this weird smile.
Like a real,
shit.
like, maniacal
So they're posting
smile.
these people randomly,
Oh, they just have that.
and they're just be standing there at like this big event where everybody's cheering, and they're just like, and they're doing that like live on the news in the background in the window.
Yeah.
So they're posting these like, which is cool because it breaks that fourth wall. It puts that into your dimension, like.
Right. And then you're
Subconsciously throws
you're
that
gonna
in
die.
there. So now when you're watching it, it's actually
You're like,
creepy
oh,
because you've seen
shit,
this.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
It was weird that we got on the topic of horror movies. I decided yesterday that I'm gonna watch a different horror movie every day,
Of October.
starting tonight through Halloween.
Nice.
I haven't seen.
What are you watching tonight?
We might be watching Eraserhead. We've never seen it. 77
It's like
it came out.
maybe we'll do the same thing and just watch the same movies.
Yeah.
Oh man,
It might be easier for you. You probably have all the same streaming stuff as I do.
we need Xboxes. I don't know if does PlayStation do that shit
What's that?
where you can like party watch with people.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Xbox does that.
Yeah.
Get in a party and you watch a movie together, and it shows your little characters like sit down in a movie theater,
Oh,
and then you
okay.
could sit there and bullshit with each other on mics.
Yeah.
I always thought that was really cool. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
I'm watching a movie with you, but you're not here. I thought that was cool as fuck when we were younger.
Right.
On the 360, like watching this fucking movie. Because like, if somebody's gonna watch a movie and you're gonna watch a movie, but you're not in the same place, like.
Yeah.
Now you have to wait till you get to them to talk about stupid shit.
Right.
And it's always cool because you'll be like sitting there and like talking about it, and then it'll get quiet, and then you'll hear like water pouring, and you're like, "Are you
Yeah.
taking a piss right now?"
It's like, why'd you take the microphone with you? Like fucking.
It's wireless headphones, bitch. I'm rich as fuck.
Right.
Drink break.
I wasn't drinking. I was looking at my phone.
That wasn't drinking.
Either way-
Sorry, I swear to God.
Drinking, looking at your phone break.
Yeah, because we've been at it for so long already.
Oh man, it's been like 2 days. I mean, I've never done anything like that, like watch things with somebody else from different locations or anything like that. Like, I never had, like...
I never had friends. So.
Friends that, would watch things,
Or have the things that, like another Xbox to watch the things.
Yeah.
Like, I would just say, hey, my only friend, come over. We're going to watch a movie.
Right. No, my parents are cool. You can hang out as long as you want. You want to stay the night? You want dinner? We got you.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're a member of this family now. You're not allowed to leave.
Ever.
We're going to put your ass to work. Oh, your fingers hurt? Now your back's going to hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty.
I
like how you changed a little bit for the copyright.
Right.
I've stayed at your house in the basement.
Yeah.
Just once, though. Just one time, and I got out.
It's good. It's good. You should make a horror movie about it.
We weren't even friends back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you or David, like... That was back when, like, me and Jake were friends, and you guys would just come down and make fun of us and do whatever else you were going to do.
We would just come into your guys' playing dodgeball. It's like, oh, cool, I'm going to fucking beam your friends with this dodgeball real quick and head out.
Those were the good times.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when you're going back upstairs, it's like, you're not as cool as you think you are.
Thanks.
It's like, I definitely...
Somewhere deep down, we all knew we weren't.
Oh, yeah, we all... to think that we'd all end up in the same place.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you guys, I'm pretty sure we're going to end up in... you guys would have ended up in the same room at the same time, eventually.
Right, yeah. Like, every once in a while. Like, I see other members of our family, too, every so often. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's right.
It's probably about a month ago. You had to work, but we met up at Grandma's birthday.
Had to work.
I mean, I have to work on every big family event.
I got shit from Aunt Darlene, Grandma, and Mom. Like, we never see you. I'm like, I have a job.
Right. I live a life.
Right. Like, I'm sorry, I'm always busy.
It's just crazy because, like, I understand it too. I'm in the same boat where it's just like, when you think about it, you're just like, I love you guys to death. I'm sorry. Like, I just don't. Like, I understand that situation because I'm always the same way where it's like, I'm busy and I got stuff to do. And I have I have like huge amounts of stuff to do now, but I make excuses and I'm like, well, I'm not going to be able to make it. Like, I don't know what it is. It's me. It's my fault.
Right. Well, it's just like...
I think this is the first week I've actually had 2 days off. Like,
oh, yeah.
I don't even... Like, now, I will say, like, I don't have any days off anymore.
Yeah.
But, like, obviously some of my stuff isn't as work-related as, my regular job. Yeah. But it's still all working, so...
Right.
I'm legitimately busy all the time. I'm busy right now because I'm working.
Right.
Because, like, that's the thing. It's like, technically, this is, like... Obviously, it's not, like...
It's not a paying gig.
It's not a paying gig and anything like that, but, like, it's work, You put work into this.
It's not like...
It requires us all to have the scheduling and do all that, as we know, because sometimes we aren't here to put that out. But, like, that's it. Like, so sorry I can't, like, hang out as much as you want me to.
Oh, yeah.
And the times that I can, I'm sorry I keep making excuses why I can't.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just like, I feel like in my case with a lot of the stuff, it's like, oh, we're going to do this on Sunday. And it's like, well, I go to work at 6:30 in the evening on Sunday. So I don't wake up until 3 in the afternoon.
Right.
It's like, oh, well, we were just going to get together at like 3:30, 4 o'clock. So that'll give you plenty of time. And it's like,
to do what?
Right.
to get up and get ready, stop in and say, hey, and then leave.
It's like, you guys realize I don't live 2 minutes away from where you're having this get together, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And, like, we were just talking about it with my wife and I. Like, we don't even have immediate. God, I'm Steven today. We don't even have immediate family pictures in our house.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a single picture in our home that is us as a family. Like, there's like one school picture of one of our kids. Like,
right.
But I do have a bunch of cool ass skulls all over the place. But like,
right. I mean, you have a nice watercolor painting of macaque.
I do right there.
It's right there.
And I got a cool ass little like table thing to put right next to it. I tried to put it underneath it so it was like the focal point of this like table thing.
Yeah.
It's too long. Wouldn't fit. So, and I'm not moving it. It went there. So I'm not picking it up and moving it again. So,
and that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't
like
know.
when we sell the house, it'll probably stay with the house.
Well, that's shitty.
No, I was thinking about like anchoring it to the wall so it's not like
oh man,
it's not removable. I'll plaster it into the wall.
There you go.
I mean,
It's a statement.
do what you got to, I guess.
And literally, I'll look the people after they buy it, and they're like, when they move out, we're going to take that thing out, and we're just going to get rid of it. And when they go to move in, I'll stop at their house, and they'll go, oh, that's the guy that sold us the house. And I'll grab the guy by his shoulders. And I'll be like, for the love of God, do not remove that painting from the wall.
Right.
Whatever you do, do not remove that painting from the fucking wall.
Right.
And I was like, you gotta promise me. And then he'll be like, what the fuck? And then I'll just take off.
Right.
So that way, when his wife's like, we're gonna take that thing down, he's like, I don't think we should. Like, he had tears in his eyes. I don't think we should.
Right. I mean, hopefully.
So then he'll spend his life there, and then he'll do the thing where he tries to like make sure it's not coming off the wall when he sees something start to crack. And I'll turn it into this big thing, and then eventually, blockbuster movie.
Oh, right.
Where they'll make up the story behind why it couldn't be removed off the wall. And realistically, it was just because I thought it was funny.
Right. Like, who created this random work of art?
And then when they make that blockbuster movie and they use the reference and your little signatures on there, you can sue and get the money for that shit.
Right.
I got your back, dog.
Or I'll be dead by the time, every artist gets famous after they die, right?
It's all part of the long game.
Right.
Like, at the end of it, when they're doing some, like, crazy interview and, like, we're on our deathbeds, and I'm like, I did it to get my boy a couple bucks. Like, what?
It's like, it'll get passed down to all of the descendants I didn't have. Descendants I didn't have.
Who do we give that money to?
I mean,
you know exactly what would happen. The government's like, I guess it's technically ours, right?
Right.
And we're like, how?
Well, we're the government, so.
Logistics.
The word, the real small words at the bottom. It's our money.
Right. They're like, this was painted on government paper. Did you know that? When you're passing away and you're giving your stuff away, every time the government's like, but make sure we get some. Right. Like, we need that.
Hey guys, don't forget about us.
But I already paid all the taxes on that. Right. We get that.
Right.
But he didn't.
Like,
But you're like, yeah, but I bought it, and then I paid the taxes on it, and I paid it off. Right, and we understand.
Right.
We're just saying, like, but he didn't. So, but that means you'll make the taxes off of it from what I paid you, and then the taxes off of it. Right.
Right.
Then that makes sense to you, right? Like, they try to do, because, like...
like...
Don't question it, you'll go to jail.
Your car? Yeah. Taxes every year on that.
No.
But I already paid the taxes when I bought the car. Right. But then if you stop paying the taxes, how will we get the money for your car every year?
It's like, how will we know that you have that and it's still in your possession unless you pay us every year just to remind us
But
that
like,
it's yours?
just like the plate, and then when I sell it, it'll transfer from there. And they're like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That's like the yearly thing.
Oh,
But we'll help you out, let you get it for every 2 years.
I mean, you can do it every 2 years. That'll save you like $10 over the course of this 2 years.
Over the course of the 2 years. Maybe not immediately, but...
I mean, that's crazy, though. Me and Jen just went and got our license plates renewed yesterday. They're like, oh, we can renew it right now, or we can give you your tag right now for the 1 year for $68 or whatever it was, or we can get you the 2 years for $124.
Right.
We're like, yeah, $5 over the course of the 2 years, and I have to get a e-check next year anyway.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, because
the
government's plan on when any part of the government's giving you the deal, they're like, yo, this apple is $5, but I'll let you get 2 of them for 10.
Right.
What do you think?
It's like,
Solid.
Thanks for this opportunity to get 2 apples for $10.
And you're like, but the thing is, government is, they're my apples on my property.
Right.
Right. And we get that. But then how are we going to get paid?
Right?
The government doesn't have enough revenues and money, I feel like, They got to get on that Jeff Bezos.
They did poor investing. This is their problem. They
gotta
didn't invest wisely.
They got
should have gotten that Bitcoin.
like, the government needs to, put their funds overseas. Like that's not already the case.
No, not at all.
It's like,
Hey, stop kicking drumsticks over there. I heard
I'm
it.
gonna drum this drum with a stick. Like, I don't know.
I don't care what the government does with its money.
Yeah.
As long as it's not from my money.
Right. I mean, it's always going to be from your money.
Yeah, I know. Because of
It's
the
like-
apples thing.
Even if I get, weed from the local weed guy, I'm
Well,
still
you don't
paying
do
the
that.
government.
Yeah, because now
I said if that happens.
Sorry.
Drug
Technicalities.
drug dealers are required to, claim that.
Right, we gotta tax that shit. It's a fucking election year.
That's funny. That's super funny. How many days has it been?
12. We got about 10 min.
I was just wondering, because, we usually get to the point where we're
sputtering
all,
out.
well, not as much as, we're all trying to figure it out. Some people know, but, I never know. So it's probably just me. I'm like, I don't know when we fucking started. So, it could be it.
I mean, I try to give clues unless somebody's really, into a story, and then I just kind of let it go.
I'm waiting for you to order one of those big digital countdown things to put on the wall in front
Right,
of us.
we need the doomsday clock.
Just
Still
a
10
1-hour
minutes
counter,
till,
you hit the
guys.
little
Still
remote,
10
it
minutes
starts
till.
going down. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
It's possibilities.
like,
I'm slowly upgrading this.
yeah,
ring.
I'm not saying do it for the podcast so
We
that
need
we have to buy it together. I'm saying doing it for your own personal.
Right, you need a big countdown clock.
I mean, that could be like my you got 1 hour of playtime. Come play my guitar.
Yeah.
Shit, 30 seconds.
But it has to have an air horn and confetti at the end of the thing.
If we don't do that for an episode,
So, speaking of doing things for episodes, the Pocky 2022 one-chip challenge is now out there.
the blue chip.
Yeah.
And it's destroying people internet-wide.
Yeah,
I saw a display at work. I can probably get us some.
they're not as sold out as the other previous years
Yeah.
before it, where they were really hard to find. I do like the fact that they added the dye to it for all the like YouTubers and TikTokers that were faking it.
Oh yeah.
And people were like calling them out, like that's a blue tortilla chip, dude. That's not the one chip challenge, you know. Right. People have seen that in person, right? So now they were like,
we got destroyed. Like, yeah, I didn't drink anything for half an hour, but my stomach was a ball of lava.
Sucked.
I didn't drink anything, and it had no effect on me.
yeah, good job. You did a good job. Watch
Most
that
of you
episode.
guys haven't seen it, so you're probably not going to go back and watch it. So,
oh yeah,
it's your problem. So I can say whatever I want.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Like, I was thinking, like, the last 2 Halloween episodes, like, it was kind of phoning it in. I mean, Anthony pulled through. He was wearing dresses and shit.
Yeah, buddy.
But I kind of just, phoned it in on the last 2 Halloweens, and I feel like I need to step it up.
Just, like, really go after it.
Especially since we've had such big gaps in episodes this season.
Yeah, we gotta give the people what they want.
And it's like I've been
all 3
filtering
of them
through Halloween stuff at work. And I just see all these different things, and I'm like, well, that's stupid, and that's cool. And I wonder how that works.
It's not even Halloween.
Was it like a plug or something?
It was like a dildo, I think.
It's not even Halloween time, and I'm like, you see me like casually stepping into like costumes already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Like, I've just been thinking like, okay, well, I'm not planning on shaving the beard off for a little while, so I got to think of something like I could have a beard and
easy daytime prostitute.
Daytime prostitute. I did get those roller skates and shorts.
You're just selling oranges.
I was just selling oranges.
Easy lunch lady.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I was thinking about the Little Mermaid, maybe.
It's a little too progressive for this era.
My thing, like, somebody had suggested it for like a Halloween episode, or maybe just an episode in general, that we should each one of us dress like the other one. I said, we're all oddly close to each other.
Like I could say right now I'm dressing like Anthony.
Right. You guys wouldn't notice any different.
Right.
Like, sometimes I'm wearing a hat. Most of the time I'm wearing a hat. Sometimes I'm not. Most of the time Jake's wearing a hat. Sometimes he's not. So, like, your best bet to look like either one of us is to put a hat on. And that's it.
Hat on.
Like a snapback.
You guys just throw on a fedora.
Yeah.
I'll lend you my my hemp donkey rope.
And, like, as much as, like, you and Jake look alike relative wise,
right? Yeah.
Like, you and I look more like aesthetically,
right?
So like, it would, if you put a hat on right now, whether it be just a regular ball cap or a fitted hat, like that's it. That's there I am. Like,
right. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't help. We have like the same like piercings and
ear gauges. And, Yeah.
Jen's been petitioning since season 1 to dress us all up like ladies. Like, ever since we introduced that will that we never went back to.
Yeah.
Like,
I went there.
Oh, yeah.
I wore a dress.
Right.
So.
But, you gotta go full makeup and get real pretty.
Yeah.
Put glitter in your beard.
No.
I'll never do that.
Go
ever.
Fuck yourself.
Like,
so visit us in the next episode where we put glitter.
Like, we had glitter beards.
If we got like 1,000 followers overnight, we'd definitely glitter our beards.
Right.
So
it's like, if we get 500 likes on this episode, by the time I was gonna say in the next 2 months, or by the next time we put out an episode, which might be in 2 months.
Which might be the same time.
Right.
Then like, I don't even check the amount of likes that we get on videos because it's kind of whatever.
Depressing.
Like, cool, we got a like. Did I like it? I probably liked it.
It was at least one of the 3 of us.
It's all about.
I mean, our last episode performed pretty well. It's got like 44 views on it.
Hell yeah. It's all about just.
How many times did you watch it?
This.
I did about 4.
Maybe a couple.
just putting it out there, just keep putting it out there. And someday, somebody's going to watch this, and they're going to like it, and they're going to show their friend Todd, and Todd's going to show 13 people. And then we'll get 4 followers out of that. Thanks, Todd.
Right. It's like I've been telling people from day one, like not day one maybe, but like at least the first season to tell their friends and family.
Yeah.
But I don't think anybody's doing that.
Yeah. How many of you have told your grandmother
Right.
about us?
Yeah. Or even a friend.
We're family friendly.
Yeah. Like
Ish.
Saturday and Sundays for the children, you know?
Okay, now I'm going to ask questions.
Fucking A.
You guys are going to answer those questions
Hell.
as honestly as possible. We do this all the time, guys. Pay attention.
I'm as honest as possible all the time, guys. Seriously.
Would you rather have your face on a $10 bill, or this is a little kid question, or your butt on the $10 bill?
My butt.
My butt.
My face.
Just for comical.
Yeah, I am a child.
Haha, that's my butt.
Like, is it like my naked butt?
Probably.
I haven't seen that.
You wouldn't put your clothed face on there.
Right.
Sure. I mean, this isn't my real face. You guys think this is my real face? The
You
whole
got your
time?
face pants?
This is my face pants.
I mean,
Not to be confused with your space pants.
Right. Space pants. Is that the one? Is that featuring Gwen Stefani? Yes.
I can't. Okay.
They're out of this world.
So you're on the face. We're on the butts.
Got to be a contrarian, you know.
Would you rather slide down a banister of razor blades into a pile of Cajun spice? That changed real quick. Or
That caught me off guard.
Or be buried up to your neck and have your head used as a golf tee for an entire day.
For an entire day?
Yeah.
I mean, how many golfers are coming through there? I'm thinking I'd go with the golf tee.
Yeah, that's
Like,
I'm going to the golf tee.
I mean, there's a chance that I'd be unconscious after, you know.
Or
a couple good
dead.
whacks.
Right.
I mean,
Like, it's not
you,
like...
you might die sliding down a banister of razor blades.
How
too.
are you sliding down the banister?
How tall is the banister? How many stairs on that?
Right. Is it like a 3-step, like, or is
Razor
it like-
blades in general are cutting through.
Oh, for sure.
yeah.
And then into Cajun spice?
I'm going to go with the golf thing.
Yeah, I'll go with
Because
that.
it's just like...
I'm just really hoping... Because I might be able to talk to those people. Like, yo,
Like, seriously?
slow her down a little bit.
Right.
Do not hit me in my fucking temple.
Oh, yeah. So that's the thing, is like, they're not aiming for your head.
You know,
as much
some
as
of
they're
them are
aiming-
going to.
Right,
Oh, for
for
sure.
sure. Yeah, like they, you know, if
Like
they're participating in
imagine
that, they're kinda
having a
sick.
new Jeffrey Dahmer like show up and be like, we get to use this head as a tee.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, let me go watch a movie real quick. I'll be right back. Like,
You like my contacts?
yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna go with golf ball tee head.
Would you rather live under martial law or Murphy's Law? I think I would like to change it up a little bit and experience Marshall's Law, because I'm already living in Murphy's Law
Right.
of anything that can will,
Right.
you know, that
Oh, yeah.
that's already a thing. So like, let me see what happens when the government takes over. Oh wait, god damn it, dude. Okay, never mind. We just live our regular lives.
Right. It's like,
Would you rather just
would
Be
you rather?
here?
Yeah.
Would you rather
want to
continue
exist or
living
not?
what you're doing or not? Anyways, with that being said, we already live under martial law and Murphy's Law. We want to thank each and every single person who sticks with us, even though we're gone for months, days, hours, seconds. We're in your bedroom, we're not in your bedroom, you're watching us on the toilet. We appreciate every like, every view, all that shit.
And more.
We appreciate you guys. I love you. I'm sure these guys love you.
Sure.
I have the capability of love.
Yeah.
I've loved.
I've known
been
love
loved.
before. Thank you guys. I'm Twan.
I'm Steven, and if you haven't told your friends, family, and all that bullshit, do it. Subscribe.
I am Jake, the artistly formerly known as Twan.
Peace.
See you next time. Peace out. Have a good time.
I did it to get my boy a couple bucks.